Morning, agents. It is now Saturday, July 26th, and I am here in Minneapolis in Van Cleve Park. Basically, I'm chasing the green resonators. If I can find any of them, I'm going where they are because I need to finish my destroy task, and then I need to deploy a certain number of resonators as well. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I suppose that's the point. It seems that most of Northeast Minneapolis is gray or blue at this point, and I'm going to struggle to find resonators to destroy, but I'm hopeful that I can get it done. I'm probably going to have to stop and do some farming at some point, which is fine because I'm pretty close to an 8 farm, but it's been getting attacked, so I don't know how high level it is right now. But yeah, the goal here is basically to keep working, see if I can't get those destroyed resonators, then I can stop and maybe go over to Como Park again. A lot of the stuff that I had over there has decayed at this point, so I could probably start to rebuild the area. That'll help me with my deploy resonators task, and then I can start working on fielding once I have finished that. So that's my plan for today. Hopefully there will be some gameplay footage of me doing some fielding and stuff showing up here. And yeah, I'll catch up with you when I have an update. See you then. Hello again, agents. Here in Logan Park in Northeast Minneapolis. Just finished the last part of my fourth campaign. That was deploying resonators. I had to basically just go a little bit out of my way to find some stuff that was not fully deployed. My chronic issues with having level 6 resonators has now come to a head. I don't think I can even fully deploy portals, so I'm going to be hacking for resonators as I go, as I try to do the fielding challenge. But I think I'm going to take a break for now and head home, resupply, get some tea, and head out. Hopefully my scooter's charged. I put it on the charger, but I'm not sure where it's going to be at. And yeah, I'll come back to you when I'm fielding. See you then. Howdy, folks. I am at home. On my way back, I managed to get about half of the resonators destroyed that I needed, and also a few resonator deploys. I think I'm about halfway through the points as well, so looking pretty good. I figured I'd bring you in here at home because everybody needs some cat footage in their lives. Okay, that's mostly just cat butt, but Arathel's doing good, Munchkin's doing good. I think they're both happy to be home at this point. So yeah, it looks like my scooter might be charged at this point, so I'm gonna take that out probably and go and try to get my fielding done. I need 80 fields for this challenge, so it's gonna take me a little bit, but the scooter will help. I just need a dense area to go and work in, and I think one of our local enlightened is currently building at Hamline University, so I might go up there and start fielding in that area because it's fairly dense. It'll give me resonators destroyed, which I do still need. And yeah, there's a few other options, so I'll take a look and see what is the easiest and the best option for me, and then I'll hit the road and I'll bring you back in. And hopefully, again, you're seeing gameplay footage of me fielding things up, which I haven't done yet, but hopefully it's going well. See you next time. Hello one more time, agents. I'm here on Hamline University campus, or just outside rather. Just finished my fielding adventures. If you saw from the footage, I did have some trouble with the footage. Well, actually I had some problems with my scanner. It was lagging a lot, so I decided to stop recording good gameplay footage. But you see in the beginning there's a lot of layers being built, and the way I thought about it was basically this. The more I can build layers instead of adding new portals and fields, I'm getting my fielding done, but I'm giving the enlightened fewer resonators to destroy. I think that's funny. That being said, I didn't mod any of it, so honestly it's gonna go down pretty quickly anyways. But finish the fielding, now all I've got left to do really is close out the last few resonator destroys. I think I only need like 10, 15, so I'm just gonna go find a couple portals. It's not gonna be a big deal. And then I think I still have some deploys to do, so that'll probably be me driving around and doing unicorn deploys again, because I have a lot of level 8 resonators still, and that's gonna be the easiest way for me to get it. So I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll report back to you once I am done. See you then. Hello again, agents. Just checking in for the final time here. I said at the end of the last clip that I needed a few more resonator destroys, and I got them, so I'm good on that. The only thing I need to do now is deploy another 120 some resonators, which shouldn't be that much of a problem, honestly, and I have a really long time to do it, so I'm not going to rush that. I'm just going to do that during normal play. So like if I'm out on the scooter, I'll be deploying resonators here and there, and if I'm like farming, I'll upgrade the farms. It's not something that I'm gonna go and like try to do really, really quickly now, and that's totally fine. So that's where things are. I count this as basically the campaign is done, because all I have to do is deploy resonators, and that's super easy. So overall, I guess here's where I give you my opinion on the actual campaign. The first thing is, I think it's a really good structure. I think that overall, they are focusing on getting people to do the right things, deploying, upgrading, fielding, all that good stuff. So I think that's a great start. And if the second campaign that's going to happen later in this cycle is anything like this, I'm looking forward to it greatly. However, I think the one constructive criticism that I would give is that there's very little flexibility. You have to get those resonators destroyed. You have to get the field. You have to do all of this different stuff. But they built in this sort of this concept of like points, but they only used it for 2 of the 7 tasks. So I feel like it would be better if Niantic decided to take that point concept of like getting points from specific actions in a campaign and apply that to the entire campaign. You know, it would be a lot easier for people with different play styles, or who live in areas with, you know, a different balance of green versus blue or fewer portals, to kind of do what they need to do in order to benefit their team, their faction, and get points for the campaign through doing that. But they wouldn't have to like go out of their way to get, you know, resonators destroyed or to build fields if they've already got an area all fielded up. I think that would be far superior. So I'm interested to see how Niantic continues to evolve the way that they do campaign events. But as of right now, I think it's okay. They're on the right path. They haven't quite got, you know, the perfect situation. But the points thing is a step in the right direction for sure. And I will say, they've done that in the past. They've had points for specific actions, but a lot of the specific actions were like overclock hacking, which nobody wants to do overclock hacking except for the people who do and are fanatical about it. So if you're one of those people, more power to you, but geez, it is just difficult. So not my thing. Not my thing at all. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the campaign now that, in my opinion at least, it is over for me. We'll see how things go. I am pleased to say that the Twin Cities is looking very, very blue right now. A lot of our usual like fields and farms are still up, but a lot of the Enlightened stuff is down right now, which is fantastic to see. So I think this campaign has had a positive effect on my local play area. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the rest of the campaign plays out, and if our Resistance folks continue to get out and do the important work that is needed so that we can win this thing, because I would love to see us beat the Enlightened in this campaign. So it's time to move, agents. Get out there and finish your tasks, and I'll see you, I think, next time. We'll probably be heading to the Portland Anomaly, because I'm definitely going to do a video series on that. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.